bigger weights, and it makes it very difficult to pick the winner here.
Well, what's your tip in this race, Gary?
Oh, I like Primacy. I thought his run in the Ascot Vale was very good. And if he runs up to that, he's going to be awfully hard to beat here.
Well, he'll just about start the favourite, I'd say, Primacy, for this event, the Hilton on the Park Stakes, as the runners move in. There's only a couple of horses to link up to the gates. Kenfair's the top weight, trained by Max Wiggins, who, of course, produced that tremendous horse of a couple of years ago, Show County. And there's only one or two of them to go up to the line. In fact, most of them are ready. Green Destroyer will be the last one to link up down the famous straight 6 here. 1,200 metres at Flemington. Hilton on the Park Stakes. Lights on and they're off and racing now. Sublimate jumped away only reasonably from the inside. Chemin de Fer won the start from Campbell Fever, going very quickly. Kenfair was up there early and they were followed by Atlantic Brave. Injector's going to settle just off the speed and about 6th placing, and Picnic a wider out from Green Destroyer. Bonds Lane goes back to the tail with Salquita, and they were followed by Faithful Choice. They have about 700 metres to go. Campbell Fever just in front of the two greys, Atlantic Brave and Kenfair. Out wider on the track was Green Destroyer. Faithful Choice getting up on the fence, and then Sublimate one off the rail. Chemin de Fer's about 7th, and they were followed by Inject and Picnic a wider out, and further back in the field then to Bonds Lane as they come over the crossing, and Primacy's back second last. They have about 400 metres to go. Campbell Fever still a length in front. Kenfair's under pressure, so's Atlantic Brave. Getting into the clear now, Injector starting to run on strongly, followed by Chemin de Fer, Picnicker and Primacy. Campbell Fever, 250 to go, a length and a half to Kenfair. Inject might be the danger down the outside. 150 to go, Campbell Fever a length in front. Kenfair trying to wear it down. Kenfair goes up to Campbell Fever. Inject gets a third. Kenfair, the top weight's taken the lead from Inject near the post. Kenfair hanging on, and Kenfair might have just fallen in the wind by a short half head. To Inject a good run. Campbell Fever third. Then came a close-up Picnicker, Primacy, Chemin de Fer, Sublimate, Atlantic Brave, Faithful Choice, then Salquita, Bonds Lane and Green Destroyer. Well, the weight, 59.5 kilos, didn't really stop him, but he put a few short strides in near the post, Gary Willits.
Yes, it was a very good run and, very gutsy win. But there's a bit of trouble early in the race there, Dan. If we see the head-on, right from the start, there was a lot of trouble.
Disregard those placings. The photo finish is resting between numbers 1 and 12 here. Kenfair, the grey on the inside, and Inject on the outside. Number 1, the winner. Number 1's got it. Kenfair has just hung on to win. Look at the start here. Sublimate comes out.
Yes.
Faithful Choice got badly checked in. Salquita.
Trouble there, and then a little bit further on when Midnight Fever will cross over. It's racing about 4 off the fence. See it go over now, and you'll see these horses get tightened. It's quite a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, Sublimate certainly had no luck in the first 200 metres. That's the horse in the blue colours directly behind the leader now, Campbell Fever. Well, Kenfair, it was a terrific performance. He's a very good horse. He's certainly proven that.
One of our friends will be happy, Crackers Keenan. He was talking about it. He liked it.
59.5 kilos on a dead track is some sort of a performance here, and he did a lot of the bullocking because he sat out amongst the leaders and he just kept driving to the post. Inject was a nice run.
Very good run. And Primacy, I don't think was very happy in the ground, and it's worked home all right. But you can see there's still a little bit of trouble. Primacy and a couple of them there just running around a bit. Horse on the outside and the blinkers just keeps getting in on top of Primacy there.
Yeah, a few horses would have hard luck tails there, but no excuses because the winner did it hard, Kenfair, and that's win number 5 from 13 starts. He'd won nearly $300,000 before today, so he's a top-class horse to win with the 59.5 kilograms. Let's have a look at the should pays on the Hilton on the Park Stakes in Victoria. Kenfair, $14.30 and $3.90. Inject, $5, and Campbell Fever, $4. So they're the should pays. That's for $1 dividend for the win and the place on race number 3. 1, 12 and 11 in the frame. 4th was number 6, which was Picnicker. And Primacy did make up a little bit of ground to finish in 5th placing. Sublimate, as you saw, had no luck. Atlantic Brave, couldn't find an excuse for him, Gary.
No, I couldn't. I thought Inject was a very good run because that horse is still a maiden. And it ran really well. It's by Marauding out of Worth, and she was a very good filly. Marauding was a great horse. He won the Golden Slipper. That's one to follow. And trained by Bart Cummings and was beaten just narrowly. Another 2 strides and it might have been able to pick up Kenfair, who stopped in the last couple of metres. Campbell Fever was a very good run. 1100 metres somewhere.
Yeah, 1100 would suit her perfectly. Winning trainer of Kenfair's talking to Peter Donegan in the mounting yard.
Thanks, Dan, and it's Max Wiggins. Congratulations. It was a pretty strong performance.
Yes, well, it was a good effort. Yeah, that weight and the track had us a little worried, but he's a good colt. He did his job.
Yeah, when you came to the races today and you saw the rain, it obviously didn't fill you full of confidence.
Yeah, it deterred me a little bit. It didn't his owner, though.
I know there was a pretty good go for him in the ring. Were you putting a few dollars on him?
I hope it was the owner.
All right, well, he's been a very consistent horse. I think that's his fifth win from only about 13
That's
starts.
right. Yeah, no, he's been a good colt.
What will you do with him now, Max?
You go for a spell.
Okay, congratulations on a fine win over the Carnival.
Righto, thanks a lot.
Max Wiggins, the trainer of Kenfair, returning to scale now after the running of the third event, the Hilton on the Park Stakes. The numbers 1, 12 and 11. Kenfair getting the money in a rough race early from Inject and Campbell Fever. The time 1:11.8 is 4 seconds outside the record. We'll take a break and be back to Flemington in just a moment.